It seems there's a new scam afoot, which means I have to tell you all about it. Also, I don't really know too much about it so far, so who better to talk crap about it than me? Hello friends and welcome back to my channel. I'm Chelsea. You know that, I know that, let's get into it. So, as I said, there's a new scam afoot and it is called AWAKEND, and they have a weight loss product called Zenith. I thought it was called Zenith because that's how it's spelled, but apparently I'm extremely dyslexic and words are hard sometimes. So I've actually watched a product Zoom call. It was the most boring I've ever watched in my life, and I've watched a lot of boring. Okay, we're gonna watch a different one because I don't want you to have to watch that one because it's honestly just really annoying. But this one is I believe an opportunity or like an introductory call. It's just really cringy. Now, this is a new MLM that maybe hasn't even like actually started selling the product yet. I'm not really sure where they are in that process. However, it is a weight loss product. They say it's the best weight loss product in the world, clinically effective or something like that. And it's like, that doesn't even make sense. Like what? MLMs and their reps like to throw out the word clinically as if just someone, just like the product being tested, like proves that it's good. It's like, no, that's not it. Also, allegedly, which I'll link below my source for this information, but allegedly we're like sharing a like doctored study that like they were using to like prove like that the product's amazing when in reality that study actually had nothing to do with their product or their company. It's wild. So I'll have all that down below. They's a scam in my opinion. And it seems like a handful of top reps from other MLMs who like are known, you know, MLM hoppers, serial MLMers have jumped from their old MLM to this one. Now this MLM gives me like, I don't see it becoming like a really big MLM or like a very successful one, but I see it more so like Trinant or what are some other ones? Like that collagen one. Is that Trinant? There's a bunch of them that I'm just like, what are you doing? Stop it. So there's that. And then Ellomeyer, the like little yellow strip one. Like it's giving me like those vibes. Anyways, so let's go ahead and learn all about it. And then I'm probably going to do another video where this person at like the very top is saying that people who make content regarding these types of financial scams are like unhinged or something, because I find that hilarious. I will wear my double horns that entire video. You might be thinking, Chelsea, double horns, what are you talking about? Demon horns, actually. They're so tall. See? They're amazing. Oh, where are they? I love them. Because I am a clout demon. Anyways, all right, let's go ahead and get started.
All right, guys, I am Danielle Mioli. Welcome to our AWAKEND presentation. I'm the Chief Sales Officer and founder of AWAKEND. I am supremely excited to be here. It's been a wild ride since we pre-launched last Thursday afternoon. More people pouring in, guys, so just bear with me. I'm going to admit them. I don't want to lock them out. We'll shut this out in a few minutes, but I want to make sure we can get everybody in. We have almost 500 people on, so I am so excited to see you guys and have you on board. So if this is your first time hearing about our company, we are so excited to have you with us. I have been in the industry of direct sales, AKA network marketing, for 12 years as a field rep, as a top leader and a top earner in the industry. I came into this business and this industry back in early 2011, dead broke, penniless, literally, losing my home. My former husband and I have 2 kids together, and we owned a construction company in Connecticut, and it became, a really tough time back after the '08 crash, and we pretty much lost everything. They were close to foreclosing on our home. We had repo guys after us, and we had all these employees that we were trying to keep employed because they had families to feed. And it was a really, really tough time. I know a lot of you went through that and you understand what that's like. And so what's interesting about AWAKEND is it was kind of birthed out of me kind of burning out.
It's like people in multi-level marketing companies don't believe that, one, there's another way, but two, that they would be able to have their story be attractive or relatable to people if they actually had like, I don't want to say like a real story, because yes, MLMs get people and distributors really get you when you are living in a basement and like you're not financially doing well, and like they just really take advantage of those disenfranchised moments in people and communities. However, if someone was like telling their story. Think about it. We've never heard a story where someone's like, I was doing great and I had a lot of money and I wanted to invest it in something great. And so therefore I started this multi-level marketing company and now I'm thriving even more. We've never heard that, and we will probably never hear that because they, the ominous they, and overgeneralization here, but they want to, in my opinion, and pretty clear, that they want to try to relate to people who are, even if they don't realize they're doing this, who are easily manipulated and will see, oh my gosh, look, now this person's so successful. Like, oh wow, she had a really hard time during the economic crash of '08. Basically everyone did. Okay, like that's not a unique story. And what do you know? Her financial troubles affected her personal and love life. Wow, what do you know? That's such like an oversaturated story. And of course, I always, and we really always, poke fun at I was living in a basement, or I was living in a shoebox, and I was eating canned tuna every meal, and I had to decide if I wanted to, buy this product or kill my kids. It's just so overdone and so annoying. Like, ugh.
To do something next level in my life. I've had an amazing ride in this industry. But one of the things that really stuck with me in the industry was that a lot of the times the ownership and the executives who've never been in the field don't really understand what it's like to do a three-way call or do a presentation or handle the things that happen at the field level. And I called up some friends, started looking around, and I was trying to kind of like, I was at a crossroads. I don't know what I want to do with my life, but I love this industry, but I need to do something different. I need to do it in a better way. And so for me, it was simply, okay, God, what's next for me? Is this where I'm supposed to stay? Am I supposed to go? I represented a great company with a great product, but it just wasn't, I was just burning out. So I ended up back on the phone with a great friend of mine and his wife, and we had a phone call, and it was kind of serendipitous that, my friend who has run big companies, big billion-dollar brands, said, hey, it's time you open your own company. And I didn't flinch. I knew that I always wanted to. I knew that I could bring an asset, it could be an asset to a company at the corporate level.
Oh, well, realtors do recruit more. No, they don't. The broker, the head of the brokerage might add in more realtors or hire. Obviously, like I said, everywhere's different. Every brokerage, every team is different. It just depends. But it's not realtors recruiting realtors. Like, that would make no sense if it was a normal real estate firm, right? However, with the MLM aspect of that, their main income isn't from selling homes, selling properties, listings, anything like that. It's from, all those are synonyms, Chelsea, but it's actually from recruiting more people and making sales off them. Mickey on here, on this website, BehindMLM.com, which is a great resource. I love him. His research is top notch. It's so good. So feel free to meander all over that because it's amazing. And he was saying that it seems like there's a continuation of some like downline, like they were all in the same downline, the same team, and then they left and started this company. BehindMLM.com. It's an amazing resource and they have a lot of information, and he is extra sassy sometimes. And I love it. CCSUAREZ approved.
But for me, when he said that, I didn't flinch, but I was like, oh, it takes a lot of money. And he's like, don't worry about the money. We got it. And I thought, okay, so what do you got? And he goes, I've got a concept. Have you ever heard of an NFT? And I said, don't say anything else. I put him on speaker to my husband, who works from home also. He's a construction engineer. I said,
I thought this was a weight loss product. What? Oh God.
Scott, what did I say 2 weeks ago right here to you and my brother? And he said to my business partner, he goes, my wife said, whoever merges NFTs with a product-based direct selling company and Web3 technology, it's going to be revolutionary. It's going to be, incredible.
This call was it was August 22nd. Yeah, it looks like it was August 22nd of this year. NFTs, it's over. It's over for NFTs. Like, come on, how out of touch are you to now be like, oh my God, we have to merge this. Get it together. Like, what are y'all doing? What are y'all doing? This is embarrassing. This is so gimmicky. And a lot of people don't understand NFTs, and we're not going to act like I do, but it's a JPEG and it's a waste of money. And that's dumb. It's embarrassing. There's no point to it other than people profiting off of the hype. Absolutely. It's just another scam.
And he goes, well, I already have the concept, and my wife and I have it all written down. We've been working on it for 6 months. And guys, when I saw and heard the concept, chills, I knew. It was like, oh my God, we're starting a company. It was that easy. And it was instantaneous. We've had an incredible ride getting to where we are today, working many, many hours a day and for so many months to put this beautiful company together, which I believe really is truly a dream company, which will be for many of you a dream company, especially for those of you who've been in the industry. Wow, we still have people coming in, so just bear with. So, what I'm excited about is that I have a chance now with you guys to really bring a brand out to the world that's different. And what I mean by different is no one's ever brought Web3 technology into a back office. We're the first company to do it. And Web3, what's Web3? I'm not a techie. So if you're not a techie, good. Neither am I. I barely know how to use my iPhone. My kids make fun of me. They're like, Mom, you don't even know how to use your iPhone. I go, well, I know how to make money with it. And they're like, true.
Oh, I'm so relatable. I don't know how to use my iPhone. My kids make fun of me. You clearly know how to use your iPhone.
So Web3 is the newest version of the internet. Web 1, we all are old enough, I think, to remember Web 1 and dial-up, right? That's old school. Web 2 is what it evolved into, and now Web 3 is what is bringing in blockchain and crypto capabilities to the web. That's it. That's all you need to know. And our back office provider was able to put that together for us. When they saw our vision, my business partners and I, our vision, they were like, this is magical. And they wanted in on this project immediately. So we knew from day one this was special, and we knew it was something that could really be different in the industry, but also be really valuable in the industry. And when you see the concept, you're going to be like, I get it. But let's put the Web3 aside. Let's put the NFTs aside. You don't need to know metaverse. You don't need to know crypto. We are a product-based, purposeful product and program company.
This is one of these whenever people in MLM say, so you don't have to know anything about this. If you're selling something, if you're going to be trying to make money off of something, yeah, you do need to know about it. You do need to know about what you're selling. You need to know about what you're doing. The only reason people will say things like that is so that you don't let the lack of knowledge that you have deter you from signing up. Like, oh, I don't have time to learn this. Oh, well, you don't have to know anything about it. You don't even have to learn about it. Just sign up here. It's like, that doesn't make sense. They try to make it sound so easy. And then once you get in it, it's a whole different story. What is that called? Something that is presented a certain way, and then you buy it, and then it's something completely different. That could be referred to as a bait and switch or also a scam.
So we put products and programs together for wellness, and we do it through the direct selling channel. Everyone who talks about our company goes out to the world. They're basically monetized for sharing our brand and our products and our vision.
They're basically monetized, or they are monetized for sharing it? Ma'am. You know how they always use the word literally in the wrong context? Well, this is where I would use it in the correct context. That is absolutely, literally not what you're paid to do. It's not basically, not kinda, not almost, absolutely not. Literally not what you're paid for. Unless I go into the compensation plan right now and see something different, which I promise you, it's not going to say that. I don't care if she says we're paid 45 different ways. You're not. It's a multi-level marketing company, which hasn't even said that. She keeps saying direct sales. No, recruiting, selling a product.
That's what I've done for 12 years, and it's earned me almost 8 figures cumulatively. So, it's been an incredible industry for me and for many people. And I've met great people. I mean, where can you meet amazing people all over the world and build something together that's super special? And in this business, that's what you get.
You're not building anything super special. You're recruiting people to do the exact same thing that you do. Where else can you meet people from all over the world? I don't know. Ever heard of the internet? Web 1 or Web 2, as you just called it?
And I am going to lock this out now because now it is 10 after. So I'm going to lock the meeting. Okay. And you guys won't be interrupted anymore. So, so how did we get our product that we're bringing out to the world? Where did this product come from, Zenith? So my business partners and I, we really wanted something special. We're like, we're not doing weight loss. We're not doing this. Never say never. There were tons of products. We were formulators and people we were talking to and products that we've been trying. And there were these pills on my counter for weeks that I never opened. And they were there. And I thought, at some point I got to try these diet pills, which we've been hearing people call them. And I guess I'm going to try it, but because I've struggled.
Girl, a weight loss product is or weight loss pills or weight loss supplements. Yeah, you could call it a diet pill. That's what it is. Those are probably like my least favorite type of MLM. That and like the financial one, because they just take advantage of either people who are, all of them take advantage of people who are struggling in general, but whether it's financially or people who are not as financially literate, and with the promise of educating them on that, which it doesn't, it just takes advantage of them. And then with this one, and then other weight loss ones, fitness ones, health ones, it takes advantage of people who are desperate, in the literal definition of the word, so desperate to find a fix, to feel better about themselves, to get healthy. There is no magic pill that is going to make you lose weight. Or more importantly, that is going to make you love what you see in the mirror or love yourself in general. I mean, shrooms might do that, but that's not it. That's not going to answer your problems or solve your problems either. So eat healthy, don't eat garbage, work out, move your body, and go to your doctor and see, get some blood work done if you're able to, and see, what you need to do. I actually have an appointment to get, actually I need to make the appointment now or tomorrow. I have an appointment to get blood work done, and I need to talk to my doctor and be like, what's missing here, boo-boo? What do we need to do to be healthier? Because I am pretty healthy.
I've struggled on and off since my son was born 15, 16 years ago. I've had this real struggle with weight, and always having that feeling of nothing really is working for me like it does for other people. And yes, I was diagnosed with metabolic syndrome. So on top of just struggling, I felt like I was running against the wind. And for those of you who've dealt with any type of weight issue, you know how much it can cause insecurities and issues. And so I kind of felt like, last thing I want to do is put out weight loss if I'm a founder of a company and get on stage and not be at my best weight. So these products on my counter, these bottles, I really wasn't interested in trying them, but I figured might as well. What I did know about them is that they had 2 patents on them, that they were clinically studied, that had 8-week clinicals at several universities.
Here comes that study again. Allegedly, they are using a doctored study to prove or promote or back their product. And it's just so interesting. It's like, oh, this is clinically studied. So are products that aren't approved and aren't like cleared by the FDA, which also like kind of the FDA sucks too. I get it. But like a product can be absolute dog and can still be like clinically studied, That just means it was like put through some tests by someone in a lab coat, okay? Also, just because someone's wearing a lab coat on TikTok doesn't mean you should listen to what they say. We are going to speed this up to 1.25 because I'm dying right now.
But in my mind that's been through the yo-yo of dieting and going up and down, my mind said, yeah, I'm typically the girl. If it's 21 pounds for them, it's like, 4.8 for me. So I wasn't really interested, but they started working on day 3 where I just did not feel hungry. And I am just starting week 10 now, down over 18 pounds, blown away by what it's done for me. And it's all hormone based. And we'll explain that in a minute. So let's get right into it because everyone wants to hear the story. So the power of Zenith, what is it? It is a product that actually targets the hormone leptin. If you have fat on your body or too much fat, you have too much leptin. That hormone talks to your brain and it tells the brain what to do. It either tells the brain that the body needs to keep eating, that you're hungry, that you're in survival mode, store fat, famine's coming. Or if you are using the product Zenith and you bring your levels down naturally with this product, what happens is the brain now tells the body, stop eating. You're safe. You're not even hungry. You don't have to eat much anymore. And you go into this real balance, this real zen. And I know you guys can't raise your hands because I can't see you, but if you're home watching and you know what I'm referring to, it is this. In the first few, actually, I can see you guys raise hands. Actually, it tells me all you guys. So raise your hand if you've been someone who, when you try dieting or you do shakes or you do bars or you measure your food or you do your macros or you use an app and you track your food, isn't it miserable? Do you not feel restricted, deprived, cranky, hangry?
Yeah, if you're restricting yourself, like that's miserable. Duh. Like obviously. Oh Lord.
Again, I hate going to parties because I don't want to see people eating food and I got to stay on this diet and then I beat myself up. It's been that for me, your founder. I've had that and I've lived that and it's miserable. So when I started not caring about food and dropping weight, my body started shrinking. I was like, what is in this stuff? So take a look at the goods right here. These are from the clinicals. 100% of weight loss was pure fat loss. Zenith participants enjoyed a 90% greater fat loss than the placebo group. They had the same daily caloric intake as well as they went into the lab and worked out on treadmills. Look at the fat lost. No loss of lean muscle mass. That's huge. We know that the body sabotages. We know that there's a biological process and it's leptin that I just brought to your attention. So instead of this being protein synthesis where you eat a certain amount of protein a day, instead of this being a fat burner or a carb blocker or a stimulant, right? It is natural, it's safe, no stimulants, no caffeine, no junk in it. And it's a really amazing product. And I'm going to tell you something special about the product too. This is not just a product that I can say worked for me. It actually was on the market 17 years ago, launched in a previous company, same formula with the same formulator. That company had the worldwide rights to it. They went into momentum. They were selling 500,000 bottles a month on average. And unfortunately, some people at the top of that company decided to stop buying from the formulator. They decided to make their own version of it, but put it in the same bottle, use the same, everything, the clinicals, and a 14-year litigation ensued. The formulator of Zenith, it used to be called something else, went and sued that company for making an unadulterated version of that product. So what happened with us is, and this is why I know this product was meant for us, is my good friend, who's one of the founders of the company, is good friends with the formulator. And he said, if you want the product and it's working that well for your friends and your business partners, I already know the product's amazing. I already know it went all over the world. I would rather do business with people I know and trust after I've been burned. And when we got the call, because other companies were jockeying for it, guys, other companies had their people losing weight, just like we did. All of our testers were dropping weight. And I called my business partners at their house and go, wake up. This stuff's amazing. This is our first product. If you can get me to lose weight this fast and feel this good without crankiness, without being hangry, without feeling deprived, then I want to bring this out to the world. And they're like, all right, we'll let them know. Next day, it's ours. And then it took months, but we got the deal all signed, and it is ours, guys. And I'm super proud of it. So if you haven't read this slide, basically it's just a cycle. Hunger, you have too much hunger, you overeat, it puts more fat cells into your body. The more fat cells in your body means the more leptin. When you have too much leptin means what? The body's getting the wrong signals, and the brain is saying, hey, keep storing that fat. You're still hungry, keep eating, keep overeating, and keep putting more fat cells in the body. So leptin resistance is the real deal. A lot of people suffer from it. So a lot of people suffer from insulin resistance. This product is incredible.
I cannot. That's it. I can't. This seems like so many medical claims, so many health claims that they can't make. What is happening? Oh, this is very uncomfortable. The FDA needs to talk, or the FTC, both of them need to talk to these people.
Levels to restore accurate communication between fat cells in the brain. It contains 0 stimulants, none. It's made of all natural polysaccharides and fatty acids, which is plant fibers, fatty acids, and it's safe for long-term weight loss plans. Write this down. It's dairy-free, it's soy-free, it's calorie-free, gluten-free, sugar-free, and it's kosher. It is $135 for the entire month. Now, you need to know something about Zenith. We call it the month 2 meltdown. Month 1, in those clinical studies, the participants lost half of what they did. They lost double in month 2 because it takes 3 to 4 weeks of consistent use before your body really starts to get into balance. We hit month 2 and we were like, wow. So even though in month 1, you're going to see changes, you're going to have less hunger, you're going to feel great. I'm telling you, month 2 is where it really starts to magically happen. And then month 3, month 4, we actually have people who used to be on it years ago who are now in our company because they heard it was coming back to market under a new brand name, Zenith. And one of them, Esther Sue, got on and said, I lost 55 pounds in that previous company using that product. And she was crying, saying she can't believe it's back after 14 years of being unable to be purchased.
So this is from another MLM? Why was that MLM shut down? That's sketchy. So it's just back under a different name? Or the product is back with another company? I don't like this one bit. Are you blacking out? Just completely zoning out during this? I am. Guess what I'm doing? I'm not sponsored. I'm ordering home screening tests. Listen, I got some inflammation issues. I got some thyroid stuff. So literally just, ordering a bunch of home tests.
Because of the lawsuit. So we are just super honored. I want to read something to you guys. Oh, Chip, you're on. I'll be right there. Hold on. I want to read something to you guys. My friend is a little colorful with her language. We've been best friends for years. So I'm going to get around what she said, but this made me laugh. Okay, she wrote this. I'm going to tell you something that has me all sorts of crazy and happy. I've been taking those blank pills the proper way for almost 2 weeks. As of 2 minutes ago, I'm down 6 freaking pounds and I ate freaking ramen twice this week. I'm so ashamed. My point is this crap works and I'm really cleaning this up. I'm going to look so good come Christmas.
Like, isn't that weird that she hasn't, maybe she has changed her eating. We don't know, but isn't that concerning? Because are you going to be on it for the rest of your life? Because once you stop taking it, wouldn't you just, if you haven't changed your lifestyle, you haven't been working out, you haven't been eating better, like, wouldn't it all just come right back? Like, that's so dangerous. That's such, like, disordered thinking, in my opinion.
Christmas. I love you. I'm all in and thank you. That's one person just starting it. She hasn't even gotten to the point yet where She's at that week 3 and 4 when things really start to get good. She hasn't even hit month 2 yet. And she's really like me. She wants to get the weight off. I've been getting text messages from people saying, this stuff is radically changing my life. And we're super honored and proud. So what can you say about Zenith? We want to stay compliant, guys, want to protect our brand. We always want to, don't make anything up. You don't have to embellish the pictures, before and progress pictures and afters speak for themselves. We have reduced fat. It did reduce fat in the clinical studies. It reduced weight. It reduced leptin. It increased adiponectin, which is a huge deal. And that's what one of our patents is on there. This is made in the US, sourced in the US, and it has 2 US patents. Enhanced body composition, it improved muscle to fat ratio, it increased metabolic function, which is so important for people like me who have metabolic issues. It's 90% more effective than diet and exercise alone. If the person who invited you tonight, and this is your first time hearing about Zenith, has not sent over some screenshots of some of the people on Zenith who are 5, 6 weeks in, 4, 5, and 6 weeks in, please ask them to get those to you. Or if you join tonight, you can get onto our corporate page and see some of the amazing testimonials coming in of the testers that we have on Zenith, and you are going to be blown away. People of all ages, all backgrounds, all fitness levels, loving this product.
I don't know, man. It seems icky to me. Like, yes, I shouldn't say there's no magic pill, but there's no, because let's be honest, most people lose weight when they take Adderall or like a stimulant like that, right? But the only way you're losing it is because it suppresses your appetite. That's why. And now I don't know if this does that. How, it's just like, I don't like it. Also, how vague is enhanced body composition? Your body's going to be composited better. Improved muscle to fat ratio. How? Gross. How about you go work out? Go lift weights, go work out. For women, per professionals, that is the best way for women to lose fat for fat loss. I will link the Instagram to my favorite dietitian and trainer person, professional, accredited, licensed person in the description box below. Her name's Kaylee. I love her. She's helped me a lot.
This product. You take it twice a day before your 2 biggest meals, and you just wait 30 minutes before you eat. You don't have to think about it. You just put it in your body and let it go to work. Zenith is absolutely extraordinary. So a little bit about kind of who we are and what this company is about. We have 3 pillars to our company, and this is my dream company, and I know it is for my business partners as well, because we wanted something special. We wanted something different in the industry. We wanted to make sure you're heard. We want you to know, if you want to go promote toothpaste, whitening toothpaste, you want to promote other things, as long as you're doing well with our company, we know you're not going anywhere. We don't need to lock you down. If you want to promote this, that, and the other because you need to make an income and you want to work from home, we support you. A lot of companies like to lock you in and then you get in trouble when you're promoting something else. We have an abundance mindset at AWAKEND. We know you're probably going to love our company so much that you're not going to go away. But in the meantime, if that's what you do and you're already in something else, we're proud of you. We love this industry and we want you successful. But AWAKEND Health, AWAKEND Self, and AWAKEND Wealth are the 3 pillars. I was just sharing this with someone today who is a powerhouse Black female entrepreneur. I cannot wait for you guys to hear her speak. She is incredible. She heard these pillars and it was the most magical phone call. And she's spoken all over the world. She's spoken in stadiums with 20, 30,000 people at a time.
But like, doesn't that sound weird? Then again, I'm also the person who was like, leery, that's not a word. And y'all were like, yes, you dumb. It means basically the same thing as weary. Yeah. Listen, I'm a dum-dum. It's okay. I don't know words.
I shared with her our vision. She had tears in her eyes. And she's like, this is amazing. And I am so honored that someone like herself.
She had tears in her eyes. Why? What'd you do to her? That's another red flag. If you tell someone about like a business or an opportunity or something and they start crying, no.
Doctors and nurses coming in are seeing our vision. It's important to us that we put health products out that really radically change lives. We are always going to pick products that are clean and healthy and good for people, but also we want to pick products that are going to be easy for you to promote. We're not trying to give you something so hard to explain. And even if it's great, it's just too much educating of the person, right? We want this simple for you. We want it to work for you. We want you to show the results and we want you to be able to build a business with us. And you're the one who pays my checks. You sign my checks. You sign my business partner checks and our corporate staff and everyone who's here to help you guys be successful. You guys are the heart of the company. We're just here to make you as successful as possible. And so AWAKEND Health are going to be all of our amazing health categories. AWAKEND Self is our mind-body program, which is the heart of the company. We even are talking about doing AWAKEND Kids sometime next year to help kids learn mindset. So we're going to get into that in a minute, what AWAKEND Self is, because it is a mind-body umbrella.
No. Leave the babies alone. Leave the babies out of it, ma'am. Listen, the branding there is good. I don't agree with it though. It's also like culty and cringy because why? Well, I mean, I'll tell you why. It's because they want to be able to seep into every part of your life. They want to be super seepy.
We're going to teach you the skill sets. I want to teach you how I made multiple 7 figures in 19 plus countries over the last 12 years.
It's an MLM. That's how you did it. That's it. You recruited a bunch of people. That is literally it. So what is Awakened Wealth just the MLM coaching aspect of it? That's stupid. I thought it was going to be something else.
A company we've built all over the world right from home that want to give you the tips and the tools. You just have to show up, be coachable, be proud of your brand, stay compliant, and go out there and tell the world what we've got to offer. And I promise you, if you focus not on the money, but you focus on the message and finding people in need, your business will grow. So the Awakened Mind Body is like the heartbeat of Awakened, and it's mindset training. We have an incredible flagship program. And the woman that we were on with today, she's like, oh my gosh, I love this. I want to be a part of this. And that's not the first time I've heard that. We have all these thought leaders coming in from all over that want to help us.
Thought leaders. They just dress like coming in there and they're 7-foot tall stilettos. They come in to teach you how to be a thought. Honestly, sign me up. I am a thought leader. I am. Life for life.
Make this program the best of the best, but we also want to do a kids version so that children learn at a young age, because so many kids are dealing with suicide and they're being bullied and cyberbullied and they're in broken homes. And I have such a heart for children, and so do my business partner.
I might have been zoned out there for a minute because this is boring, but that's awful. No, the only reason you want to get to the children is so you can literally get to the children. That sounded creepy, but it is. You want to try to indoctrinate them early on, because that's how you get them. If you're teaching them all this stuff and then they're dependent on the MLM or think that they need it or that it's been helpful to them when they're young. I mean, it's just like church. It's just like Christianity or any religion, not just Christianity. Whatever sky daddy you believe in, or none at all. But like they're not even trying to hide that it's like culty. This is worse than I thought. I thought it was just weight loss, but it's brain loss as well and free will loss too. Yikes.
The people that have partnered with us, we want kids to learn to speak life over themselves and to know that they're enough and know that their self-talk matters and know that they can actually create a beautiful life for themselves. But we want to get them where they're speaking just like the adults in our company that are going to go through this mindset program. This starts on November 1st. So does Awakened Body. We have some of the best fitness trainers that have already partnered with us.
Oof. We want to get them speaking just like the adults that are in our company. Not to bring up the BITE model by Dr. Stephen Hassan. If that isn't the the BITE model, behavior control, also thought control. Oof. I mean, information and emotion control. It's all of it. All of it. Wow, they are really covering they're just covering that whole acronym. That is yikes. Wow, they really coming after the baby. And that's going to be the title of this video. Hide your children from this MLM.
They're already seeing the product work for their clients. And we have a video coming from Colin and Jane Watson, who have an incredible business in California. And they have people that they're putting on the InBody, which is like a DEXA scan. And they're saying that what is happening in their trials on their clients that they train and give nutritional advice to, that this product Zenith is matching up right with the clinicals, and exactly what they're seeing with them is what's matching up with the clinicals, which we love. So before I get to this is like the ultimate way to come in the company. I'm going to explain all this in a second. I do want to bring Chip on. Chip, I'm going to find you. In the meantime, I want to give you guys a few things that I think are super important to know. I was on with some key people today who said, oh, I love hearing about that affiliate program. So we have in October, we're going to launch our affiliate option for someone, let's say, who's got, come on, Chip, unmute and.
Oh my God. Wow, 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 wow. This is so weird. Jumpstart your Awakened Wealth journey with an offering disrupting the industry. Awakened Digital Collectibles, also known as NFTs. You mean they are NFTs. It's not also known as NFTs, you dummies. Give you the benefits to your business right from the start. No, they don't. It's a JPEG. And you're paying for all of this. Think of them like a VIP membership with incredible perks. The catch, there's only 22,222 available. Do y'all really think that you're gonna sell that many? That many people can afford this? This is making me nauseous.
Let me make sure, Chip, that you can.
Hey there.
There he is. Is it my volume down or yours?
Is my volume down? Let's see.
Yeah, it seems a little low, but it could be me, guys. Let me know, guys, in the chat, or if you can hear Chip. Oh, good. Thank you, Nancy. So before we get into this, because Chip is a master at going over these packs, let's talk right now about the affiliate program. 25,000 or more social media followers. Let's say all you did was bring in a few influencers and they get on Zenith, they fall in love with it. They're like, hey, I have 150,000 people in my network and I'm going to tell them about Zenith. You get the volume in your group and they get a little bit of a commission for what? Having them use the affiliate link. It's a brilliant program. Another thing we wanted to bring to you to make your life easier and build your business faster. We all know social media and social marketing and social attraction is everything. So the affiliate program I know is firing you guys up. That's coming. A good friend of ours, me and my business partners, owns a company, a tech company. that has one of the most incredible QR code programs. We're talking with them about bringing those in. We've got an app that we're talking to a company about that is a pretty cool app. So multiple technologies and different ways for you to share. Bottom line is you can do everything without technology if you want. It's a simple system. We have a testimonial page launching in a week or two with all these before and afters that are going to be amassed. And you just add tag message. You let people know. That's how I built a 7-figure income in my previous company. This isn't hard. You share what's working and what you love, and people will, if they're in need, see it as a solution and they will do business with you. So we'll teach you all of that. Chip, I want to get into a little bit on these. So these are the Web3 portion of our brilliant concept that already, guys, Business for Home put up 2 articles this week. Chip, do you remember the title of those? Can you look those 2 articles up? There's 2 articles that came out about NFTs, AKA digital collectibles. They're also called digital badges or digital passes. And so forget if you don't know what an NFT is, because it doesn't matter. These are in our company. They're in our ecosystem. These have nothing to do with being out in the world. These don't get sold to anyone but people who are awakened members, meaning people who want to build a business with us. And so this is an incredible but limited way. So it's a limited time offer, and we have limited them to 22,222. We've already blown through almost 3,500 of them in our first 100 hours.
So here's the thing, is that, that's really just a self-report right there of, oh, this isn't sold to the outside of the company. Only people within the company get it. So that's that. That is that on that. Thank you.
Going very fast. But I want Chip to get into what is in them so you understand the value. Because a digital collectible really is a beautiful piece of artwork. So that's what you'll be getting. And it will be on the blockchain. And it will be something unique to you. But it means what? It means you now have this piece of artwork that's digital that has all these perks attached. And that's what the real benefit of anyone buying an NFT has. Starbucks is coming out with one. If you don't know that Tiffany's, the beautiful jewelry company in the turquoise box, they just sold out all their NFTs. Facebook is going to allow you to display your beautiful digital collectibles from anywhere you've purchased them. Companies all over are coming out with NFTs which are digital collectibles, so that there can be certain perks for their customer base, right? And for us, we wanted to come out with incredible perks at the launch of our US and Canadian pre-launch. So these will be gone soon. And once they're gone, what we do have are the 2-packs, 4-packs, and 8-packs, which are the typical business packs to start a business with Awakened. Those are not available yet. We're working on them. If you decide one of these isn't for you, or you just, you've discussed it and it's not for you, what you do when you sign up is you pay your $50, pay your annual fee, and you just check that you don't want one. Eventually, when the 2-packs, 4-packs, and 8-packs come out, you can choose one, check out, and you'll be in line to get your product. The people that purchase these are getting benefits and perks that for the lifetime of their business. These are very special.
I just looked it up. Well, Tiffany & Co., their NFTs. It's NFTIF, which that branding is so cute. That's adorable. Is sold out. Which, I understand, from a branding aspect, sure, and you want to be, on the cutting edge with it, but it's just so cringe because you can't do anything with it. It's. I know I'm gonna get roasted for saying that, but you really can't do anything with it. Oh my god, the Tiffany lock bangle is $13,000. Especially if you know the history behind diamonds and how they actually aren't rare. What do I know? Just too much about a bunch of random.
I didn't know that the $34.95s would sell as fast as they are, but they're literally selling just as fast as the $12.95s. It's incredible. And it's because it's so special what we give you in any of the packages. Now, let's just say you go to a concert and you wear a lanyard and you paid for the backstage access. On your lanyard usually says what? Backstage access, VIP, gives you certain things that other people at the concert don't get. That's what this is.
What she just said there, NFTs, perfectly. It's the FOMO. It's the exclusivity. It doesn't actually have any value. It's a JPEG. You can't do anything with it. The only reason it has any value, which is with a lot of things, capitalism, am I right? But with a lot of things, it's it's only valuable because only a few people have it, because it's exclusive. Can't really do anything with it, so it's kind of pointless. I don't know. I'm sure I'll get roasted in the comments, and people will be like, "Well, Chelsea, you have designer items," and it's yeah. So I also have certain designer items. One, because a few of them do have a good resale value, but then also I just like the way they look. People aren't buying NFTs because they like how they look, because it's art that they want to admire. It's because they will have something that no one else has, and then they think they can resell it, which sometimes, yes, they can put it on OpenSea or something like that. Listen, I'm talking and I really don't know what I'm talking about, but at least I'll admit that it's just so scammy. It's scammy. It's that exclusivity type of hype. Don't join this company. It's just a way for them to take money from you. And it makes no god Sense.
Is that you have a lifetime title of an Awakened Founders Club member. Super special. Your products actually ship first in October. We will be shipping in October. We don't charge for these until early October, and we'll pay out all the commissions from these 7 weeks of pre-launch in October at the same time that we have you fund your pack, your founders pack. So I'm going to hand it over to Chip. Oh, by the way, we have a 60-day money-back guarantee on Zenith. The $50 annual fee is all anyone pays to get in during our pre-launch. And Chip, I'm going to have you unmute and just for a few minutes talk about what these are in detail. But we're going to do it, guys. I know we're going to do it in the next 3 minutes, so we're gonna crank it out. Because I've got another call tonight. And if you decide to join tonight, would love to invite you to our 8:30 Eastern, first ever North American Awakened call. So it's the US and Canada coming together. We're going to be recognizing people.
I have so many questions. So she just said that it's only $50 a year for if anyone wants to join Zenith, but it's like, I thought Zenith was the product. Guys, am I really dumb? Yeah, the answer is yes. But like, come on. So these aren't necessarily like the enrollment packs. They include an enrollment pack, but to get started with it, yeah, you do. $500 or $260 annual fee. So she's saying all you have to do to stay in, which I'm sure there's probably like a monthly PB as well. Yeah, so there's a annual $50 membership fee. So to stay active, and you have to renew every year. But that's not all you have to do to get started. So that's lie. $50 starter pack, which you get 4 bottles. 2-bottle starter pack, that's $260. You're trying to tell me that these pills are like $130 each? Why? And then really, wouldn't it mean that they're more than that then? Because usually with like a starter kit, like that's why people sometimes will join and just buy like the starter kit, because you're actually getting like more.
For what they've done this week, we're going to talk about the future. We're going to talk about some of the details. And we have a medical call, not medical, product in-depth Zenith call happening this week. We will know soon what the day and time is. It's looking like Thursday. Stay tuned.
I watched that one. It's insufferable. It sucks. Don't watch it.
For that will be recorded. That will be priceless for you to have to share with people who love science and love all that good stuff. So
who love science, people who love science. Only cool kids. Such nerds.
Are muted. I'm going to unmute you. I think you got muted again. Chip, I see you, but let's try. Ask to unmute. How about now? I can hear you.
There you go. Thanks a lot.
I'll let you save my voice. And this is one of my great business partners who's got some of the biggest leaders in the industry coming in, one of the fastest growing teams in our company, and super proud to be working with you, Chip. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Super proud that you invited me. Thanks a lot, Danielle. Great presentation as usual. Hey, folks, I'm flat out excited. Sorry I was a little not on the front end of this, but I was excited. And one of the things I just want to recap, I'm excited about the vision, Danielle's vision and the other founders' vision of this company, even the master distributors. We saw vision. A lot of times we've been in companies that just don't have vision past Friday, I say. That might be a little disingenuous. I don't know where you're coming from or where you've been, but I do know where I'm going, and a lot of the leaders on the team know where we're going. One of the big parts about the vision was this NFT, and NFTs are really big now. But what Danielle is very clear about is we're not a digital company or a crypto company. Okay, for those of you like those crypto companies and stuff like that, I know a little bit about it. We're not that. Okay, these NFTs are going to have function tied to them. They're going to have utility tied to them. Brian Mira, one of the master distributors, can explain that way better than I can. I'm just up to the point where I know how to spell NFT and use it properly in a sentence. I don't know the rest of it. You don't have to either. Okay, if that makes sense.
No, that doesn't make sense, Chip. Because if you're buying something or selling something, you should understand it. Such a scam.
But what these are all coming with is you guys are so early. I have never been this early in my 26-year career, 27-year career in the direct selling industry, this early in a company. This is pure foundation stage. So you can take advantage of one of these 3 packages right now. As Danielle said, there's going to be other packages loaded in later on, and you're not locked into them. Very, very important while we go through these really quickly. Okay, you're not locked into them. Now, many of you know this. You've only been charged $50. So for the new people that are on the phone, on the Zoom watching this for the first time, you pick one of these packages. And for the first time ever, I'm going to ask you to expand your comfort zone, get out there and go elite if you can. Ultimately get in where you feel comfortable fitting in, but go elite, and let's bring your work ethic, partner up with the person who brought you to the table, and really work this. As Danielle said, you could get a exponential return on this by the end of the first week. Way before you probably have to pay the bill on your credit card, you'll get a paycheck already, or a commission check. Okay, if that makes sense. So there's 3 positions to come in at, all founders positions. First is the essential at $1,295. Now, what the important thing to remember is that these move product and compensation or sales volume, commissionable sales volume, through the organization, through the compensation plan. That's how we generate commissions. Okay. Some of this you're going to use, some of these products you're going to use for your own personal consumption, right? Some of it you might actually sell retail to somebody when they, especially when somebody's signing up, they might say, hey, I want to start on that product right now. I've heard a lot about it from you and I've heard a lot about it from other people. I want a bottle right now. I don't want to wait 3 days or 7 days for my kit to get in. You could actually give them a bottle. They could get started on it right away. And then you can get a bottle back for them or something like that, swap it out and keep it moving through. So with the first Essential Founder Pack, you're going to get 4 bottles of your Zenith product. And then you're also going to get, and this is very, very important concept to understand, you're going to get base rank upgrade, basically a pay raise for the first entire year that you're in the business. Okay. Now this means that you do have to do some work, but you don't have to do all of that work to get up to that next level. Basically, it's going to be more money in your pocket. If you come to the business and you do some work, you're going to get an exponential reward on that right now, because you're going to get some matching bonuses of anybody that you match or bring to the compensation plan. You're also going to get 4 tickets for the first convention. Our first convention, folks, is going to be in February of 2023. I believe it's going to be in California, is my understanding. Wherever it's going to be a lot of people excited about the company. What you want to do is you want to get as many people as possible to the convention, because when you go to convention, you actually get to meet people like maybe Danielle, like maybe Jay Forson, Brian Mira, whomever else. Okay. You get to meet all the master distributors. You might even get to meet your sponsor for the first time face to face, right? And we'll all be looking to get back out there in the world with what we all went through just recently in the world, right? So when you get somebody to convention, it gets the business in them, not them into the business, if that makes sense, right? That's part of what we call the culture of the company will really start to take form when you get there. You're going to get 4 tickets for that, one for you, one for your significant other, maybe your business partner, so on and so forth. But also you can use some of those convention tickets to pay for or to run promotions and to invite people that might be taking a look at the company.
I hate this. I hate this so much. Do you want us to bring our kids to convention too? Because I know y'all want to kidnap our kids.
Taking a look at the company, you want them to get a closer look at the company. You're also going to get access to exclusive trainings. These are only going to be for the founders, okay? And this is going to be incredible trainings from people like Danielle, the other founders of the company, the master distributors.
Why would you invite someone who isn't a part of the company to go to? I mean, I know why they would, but like, so they can get indoctrinated. Indoctrinated. For any other normal company that, isn't a cult, why would you do that? These companies, these MLMs, it's not like a normal, convention where there's like concerts and like events. And I mean, sometimes, yes, there are, but like, oof.
The sales field. Okay. These are going to be incredible training. Some of our other partners too, maybe on the wellness side, maybe on the physical fitness side, maybe on the personal development side. Okay. These are going to be incredible training. You're going to get monthly free shipping. I know this sounds like a small thing, but it's a big thing to me. I can't stand it when companies use shipping as a profit center. Okay. I just don't like it.
Monthly free shipping. Why are you purchasing something from the company every month? But again, it's something that realistically that you would be using every month, right? I mean, typically pill bottles have a month supply, 60-day supply. So like, this is a product that you're going to be purchasing over and over again. That's cringe.
5-ounce bottle of product, shampoo or whatever it is. And they charge you the price that somebody would charge you a 20-pound bag of dog food for. Okay. So I don't like that. Okay. So you're going to get free shipping on your own product for a year. You're also going to get exclusive promotions and access to luxury perks, luxury swag that Danielle and the rest of the founders have put together. That's the Essential Founder Pack. That's the minimum level of what you want to come in at right now. But I'm going to encourage you to take a look at the next 2 packages. The Premier Founder Pack is really just double. First off.
Oh, really? You're going to encourage them to buy the more expensive one? I wonder why. Like, could you be more just blatantly gross?
You're going to get twice the amount of product. You get 8 bottles of product, so you can do a lot with that, moving it through your organization, so on and so forth, to promote the product. You're also going to get 2,000 points of commissionable sales volume moving through your organization. So those of you that are builders and have made some, noise in the network marketing industry before, you're going to be able to use these packages and make bigger noise. Okay, right now. Okay, so whatever checks you made before, you're going to be able to make bigger checks, most likely, if you go to work. Once again, you're also going to get 6 tickets to the convention.
Him saying most likely, really sneaking in that protective language there. Interesting.
Okay, which is going to be really huge. Okay, once again, you can use those for all sorts of promotion. You're going to get base ranked upgrade, another level of pay for 3 years. That alone, if you go to work, is going to pay off this extra money that you're paying for there, because all of the extras are going to be way worth more than what you're paying to get involved in the company now at these founder stages. Once again, access to all these master trainings and everything else. That's going to really be phenomenal. When you go to the convention, you're going to get treated like a founder. Okay, you're going to get treated like a VIP, and that's really, really special, because I'm going to tell you, this first convention is going to be huge. Okay, it's going to be huge. You're going to want those preferred seats. You're going to want all that custom attention and the massage room and stuff like that. The package where most of the leaders are taking advantage of.
Massage room? Who are y'all rubbing down? What are you doing? What? He just let that slip right on in. Well, I bet they're going to let something else slip right in that massage room. This is sketchy. This is very sketchy. Also, isn't it interesting? He's like, you're going to be wanted, you're going to be treated like a VIP if you do this. But it's like, guys, at like conventions, first of all, yeah, if it's like your industry or your company or like a conference, whatever, like if it's your company or if it is your employer or like an industry type of organization putting on the conference or convention. Conventions are usually more fun than conferences. Really, those terms can be used interchangeably, but everyone should be treated the same because you're all employees of that same company or people in that same industry. There shouldn't be this FOMO. There shouldn't be a rub and tug room.
Encourage you to take advantage of. And if you've ever wanted to invest in yourself to really come out strong in a business, is the Elite Founder Pack. The Elite Founder Pack is $3,495. Before you go, oh my word, $3,495. How am I going to do that? I've never made that before in my life in the industry. Get that mindset out of your mind. Okay. That's not your mindset. That's just a stupid thought. Okay. You're going to partner up with a person that invited you to the opportunity, and you're going to find out how you can utilize any of these founder packs, but especially the Elite Founder Pack, to move through your organization and just build the biggest first month, first week check that you've ever had. So if you've made some big noise before, you're going to make huge noise this time. The Elite Founder Pack moves $2,800 worth of commissionable sales volume through the sales organization. Think about that. Not just your $2,800. Think if you had hundreds, or like some people already have multiple hundreds of these moving through the sales organization. I'm telling you, it's going to be huge. You're also going to get 12 bottles of product. So just think about what you can do with that. Okay. You're going to get 10 tickets to convention, 10 tickets. So that way there's no excuse for anybody on your team that's going to come later on out of the founder stage not to go to convention. You'll be able to run promotions, giveaways, stuff like this, get people to convention. The old adage back in the day when I started, I'm sounding like your uncle or something like that, or your grandfather, but in the old days, they would say, if you got 100 people to convention, and you went to work with those 100 people, you'd make six figures in the next year, $100,000. I believe that to be true.
If you get 100 people to go to convention, typically those people who are going to the convention are already on your team. So wasn't that interesting that he just said, back in the day, blah, blah, okay, Papa, be quiet. If you get 100 people to go to a convention, or 10 people, whatever. What did he just say, 100 or 10? I don't remember. I blacked out. It is boring. Let's be honest. Y'all watch these videos for me, not the cringe, okay? If you're getting that many people to go to convention, typically all of those people are in your downline, right? So why would that affect how much money you make within the next year if it's not a pyramid scheme? Guys, it's all about recruiting and your downline's performance. Uh-oh. I got a little... Oh no, I'm unraveling. Emotionally and with my flag.
What happens is your own team culture starts to develop. So I'm going to push you guys to expand your comfort zone, get in at the Elite Founder Package. Take advantage of that, but definitely take advantage of one of these founder packs right now. Remember, you're only going to be charged $50 right now. So it's like working for free, right? Not for free, $50, but run with me here, okay? That's free. You can't go anywhere. You can't go to Chipotle and order a meal for two for $50 anymore.
Chipotle? You mean Chipotle? How's it only $50? Did they explain that? What's going on?
Okay, so it's $50. It's $50 in a dream, as one of our business partners says. Okay, $50 in a dream. All right, get in, plan with your business partners that you came to the table with and invited you to the opportunity. Go to work intently. I'm going to tell you, you're going to see some first check commissions in this company that are literally going to rock your socks off. Okay, it's just going to be just absolutely unbelievable. So pick one of these packages, get involved. Remember, if you freak out at the end of September, you're not locked into these. You can drop back and get the 2, 4, or 8 pack when they're loaded into the system. But I'm going to tell you, you go to work, this is going to pay you off exponentially.
How much y'all want to bet that those aren't available yet? Because with companies like these, that typically happens. This does sound not better, but more organized than the Elamir one, because the Elamir one is real sketchy. Keep that in mind.
For letting me explain this to you, get back with the person that invited you to the opportunity. If you're new to the opportunity, get back to the person definitely invited you to the opportunity. Plan, do, and then we'll review as we go along. I look forward to seeing each and every one of you on a future presentation. Thanks a lot.
Oh, that's it, I guess. Okay. This is probably going to sound mean. Could you imagine being in an MLM for 30 years? Like just being in that industry and like nothing else? I mean, if that's like all you know, then of course you wouldn't see anything wrong with it maybe. But like, yikes, man. Oof. I mean, hey, that's why we make this content, right? Yes, it is. Oh, Lord. All right. So As y'all can see, it's the same culty, crappy BS that clearly is all about recruiting. It's overpriced. It makes absolutely no sense. And it's like, oh, wait, is it an NFT or is it weight loss products? Like, who knows? Not them or anyone else, probably. So probably in our next video, we're going to react to probably like 2 more of these. Not one of the Zoom calls because that sucked and I'm tired now, but probably one of the ones about the girls. Actually, maybe I think I want to do like one more opportunity call, more focused by like 2 of the reps instead of like the people, actually like the founders like this one was. So I think we're going to do that. And then also we're going to go over the live stream that one of the people did where she called all anti-scam, anti-MLM creators either like turds or delusional or unhinged or miserable humans, because I just feel obligated. I have to. As someone who has made a career of not being able to shut the F up, I have to. Listen, as someone who's made a career off of allegedly being a miserable human and spewing hate, come on, watch my videos. Is there any hate in it? No, I'm sassy, of course, but like, not spewing hate. How delusional are you? Like, what are you hearing that is hateful? So please don't fall for this. Again, there's no magic pill or anything like that. You know, testing done, get blood work done if you're able to. I know that's a privilege to be able to. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, night, weekend, whenever you're watching. I hope you all, like I said, have a great day and stay spicy. Take a deep breath, take some time for yourself, light some flameless candles because they're a vibe. The weather is cooling down. I'm in sweaty Florida, so it's like actually cooling down and I love it. Know that you are loved. Okay, bye.